Hi there, it's Janice Thompson from JazzleDazzleCraft.co.uk. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator and I live and work in Scotland. And today I think it's another one of my 100 quick and easy cards, but I've not made it before, so I don't know if it's going to be quick or not. But it's quite straightforward. But let's have a look. So I was away with my lovely pootlers at the weekend. The Pootler team with the Stampin' Up! Is a wider team that I'm part of, and we had a crafting retreat at the weekend, and we always have a bit of a raffle, and I was ever so lucky and won 2 prizes in the raffle, and I won this set of dies which I hadn't bought, so I was really lucky. So this is a die set called Pretty Pop-Ups dies. And this is really clever because this die set, they don't cut you in images that you can, take and walk away with. They are cut into the card so that my words are not really explaining it, are they? So I've cut this one on, put it through the die cut machine on a piece of white card, which is a layer for this card, so I'll show you as I go. These all do the same thing. They stay attached to the main piece of card, and as it says in the title, you can pop them up and they're pretty. So Pretty Pop-Ups is the right word for this. So I've chosen the larger image, the round one. I've chosen the thanks sentiment from Artistically Inked, and I'm going to heat emboss it. So it's a very pretty thanks card, I think, I'm about to make. So I've got a piece of our gold foil sheet, and it's the full layer. Now I'm not going to cut anything out of it like sometimes I do, because I want the gold to shine through when we pop up the bits, so you'll see that as we go. So again, just a plain white card base. I'll just use my bone folder to get it to lie nice and flat. And I'm just going to quickly glue this on, she says, and she's got no glue ready. She did have. So how are you all? Do you know what I think this is? Card 30? I'm actually impressed with myself that I've kept this going so long. So let's just be positive, and I'll see you at 100. If I manage to do it, 100 should take us to Christmas Eve. Provided I don't miss any days. I'm not going, do you know, if I do, I'm not actually going to beat myself up about it. I'll do my best. So this is the gold foil layer is in UK size. It's 4mm smaller on both directions than the folded card base. But if you are in North America, obviously you have your own layers, so cut it in accordance with your own. So I want to leave a border again, so I cut this down again. This is 13.7. No, it's not, that's lies. It's 9.7 by 14 centimetres, and that will be sitting on there. But what I want to do is pop up. So before I do glue this down, I'm just going to pop up. There's dragonflies, there's butterflies, there's lovely flowers, there's leaves, so you can pop up as much of it as you wish, and I do believe it's probably easier to do that from behind. I don't think I have my foam mat. If I had one of my soft foam mats, I think. They would, just bear with me. Because I think this soft foam, which is generally for popping out your die cuts, if I just lay this there and take maybe a wee ball tool or something, I should be able to just quickly coax these to lift them a bit. I'm not going to do all of it because obviously it'll take a lot of time, but just to give you the idea of what you can do. This is the foam mat that goes with this brush for getting bits out of your die cuts when you cut these sort of, but these ones don't come out, they stay attached. But it gives you an amazing texture. Oops, that one got stuck. Maybe I'm better with. I don't know if I didn't know if the pointy one would be better because yeah, it is, because then it's not catching on the way back out. So just going over it and lifting it, and it just gives, it's just a different look. So really cut out your image in a stick together card. There we go. But what I forgot to do is that I was going to stamp my sentiment on here first. So I'm actually going to heat emboss it and just pray that I get this right. Maybe should have done this first, but never mind. Right. So embossing buddy. I have my Versamark ink. I'm going to ink up my stamp. Now hopefully I'm going to go to heat emboss this. Very good. At least this time I'm remembering that I've got this lovely wee set. I think recently I did a video where I got all this out and then used a scrap of paper. Right, that's plenty. Oh dear. Right, so I need my little brush. Now there is one that's really in there and I'm not, maybe just use, no, I'm not going to get too fussy now, that'll be fine. So we pop this all out of the way to clean up later. I'm just going to get my heat tool on. Keep my tweezers here. Okay, if you've got sensitive hearing, you might want to turn your volume down. Can you see the texture on this coming up already? See, it's turning now. There we go. That's nice. I'll just pop my brush in. Tweezers back in my tray. So So that I'm just letting that dry off, and then I'm just going to pop some glue and stick this down. I just put the odd bit in the middle, not too, maybe just in the middle of you. Okay, now we have to stick it down. Just carefully. I'm doing it with wet glue. You could use double-sided tape. I'm using the bone folder because I don't want to just give it a moment. It does take just that bit longer to grab onto the foil, and I just want to wipe off. I've just got a bit too much glue there, and I wipe it off when it's wet, then it saves me putting rubber marks on the foil. And then just take a wee tool and just flap these up. Lift them up a bit more. Doesn't want to come up, does it? But do you see what I mean? You can faff about for as little or as long as you want. Faffing, that's a technical crafting term. So you've got 4 butterflies here and a lovely dragonfly. Then you've got all these lovely flowers, and you can just take your time and lift them up. I did think I might just add, I don't know if I'm going to ruin this, but I actually think I'm going to add some red pearlized dots just to the centre of the flowers. Just makes it quite special, and it's just adding a wee pop. Obviously I'm going to have to be careful to set that to dry somewhere. Just all the little teeny flowers that I'm putting a centre and not the big ones. I don't know if I've missed any little ones or not. I don't think so. I think I've got them all. And that is it. So thank you very much. It really is, although it looks quite fussy, it's actually a quick and easy card. Just die cut one of the images, and then you're just sticking the layers together. And I've chosen to do my sentiment with heat embossing, but again, that isn't hard. It is still quick and easy. So thank you very, very much for joining me on this series, and I'll see you on the next one. Thank you.